WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. And do me a favor, before we even get too far into the video, make sure you smash that like and subscribe to the channel, man. Alright, we're getting started with an Evan Mobley type, completely versatile power forward type of build. And we can go ahead and get to these body settings. We got 6'9", 247 pounds, 7'7" wingspan, and the body shape is completely up to you as usual, man. So alright, starting out with the finishing on this build, we're going to take the close shot up to a 76, and this is purely for badge count. I do not plan on doing any close shots on this build. We got an 80 for the driving layup, because you will need this as a big. We got for the driving dunk, we're going to take that all the way up to a 93, man. We are trying to make sure we get that gold posterizer. That is a very important badge to this build. Now we got a 75 for the standing dunk. I don't plan on doing a lot of them, but it is important that you have that on your build. The standing dunk will save you a lot. Those close shots, in all honesty, get blocked too much, in my opinion. Now for the 3-point shot, we're gonna take this up to an 81. And for any of the builds that want to be elite at finishing and good enough at shooting that you're not scared to take that shot, I would highly suggest going with an 81 for the 3-point ball. And that is so you can get catch and shoot on gold. That is one of the most budget type of badges that you can get on a build like this. I mean, it does cost 7 badge points, but we really not too worried about that. We're gonna take the mid-range up to a 71, and the free throw, we're gonna take it up to a 73. I always suggest staying around this 70-ish range if you're not a great free throw shooter. Like, you can white some of these and then still drop, but learn your free throw. I use free throw 7. That's one of my favorite ones. Free throw 7. I use Clay, I use Michael Jordan, Giannis. All of those free throws would be good. And for the ball handle, we're gonna take this up to an 80. This build will be able to dribble just a little bit, and we're gonna talk more about some of the badges you can equip to make that happen. The pass accuracy, we're gonna take that up to an 80 as well, and you will be throwing dots with an 80. The speed with ball, like I said, we're gonna make this build able to dribble a little bit. So that speed with ball, we're gonna make it something special. We can go all the way up to a 71. Now, this is the best part of this build. It's the defense. The defense on this build is absolutely crazy. You get a little bit of everything that you need, because as a power forward, you need to be able to defend pretty much everybody else on the court. For the interior defense, we're gonna take it up to an 80. Perimeter defense, we're gonna take this up to a 75, man. And that is just so you can be a little shifty on the defensive end, because like I said, you will have to guard people much smaller than you. For the steal, we're gonna take this up to an 85. Now, when you're guarding these other bigs, they probably don't have unpluckable very high. Now, this is your chance to use that steal for good, man. Now, for the block, we're gonna take this up to an 87, man. We wanna make sure we can get anchor on silver. It'll save you a lot of heartache, being able to actually block some of those shots, because people really be running at the paint just with no consequence, and we here to stop that. We're gonna take the offensive rebound up to a 70. And for the defensive rebound, we're going up to an 85, man. We gotta get that silver rebound chaser just so you can help the big man out, the actual center. You need to be able to help out on the board. Now for the speed, we're gonna take this up to a 78. The acceleration, we're gonna max that thing out at a 72. The strength, we will be taking this up to a 73. Now I know you may or may not want higher strength on this build, but with the wingspan that high, I think defensively you'll probably be all right. Now the vertical, we're gonna take this up to an 82 to go ahead and match with that high driving dunk. And last but not least, we're gonna take the stamina up to a 90, man. And the build has 19 finishing badges. You will be able to get that gold posterizer. You will be able to put on that gold slithery. Both of those badges together go crazy, and gold limitless. Of course, we know all about that. Now 17 shooting badges with that gold catch and shoot. 18 playmaking badges, so you'll still be able to break some people off, man. We're gonna get in tier 3. We're gonna get both clamp breaker and unpluckable, and then 24 defensive badges, man. We pretty much gonna run, you know, anchor, rebound chaser. Make this build really worth it on the defensive end. It is a very balanced defensive build. Now we can go ahead and talk about these takeovers. We do have slashing take, sharpshooting take, playmaking take, which is pretty much useless in my opinion. And then we have rim protector take. Now, if you want to run rim protector, I would say you can go ahead and do it. This build does have defense, so you can justify doing it. But me personally, I'm gonna run with finishing moves and spot up precision. Those are the two basic things that I would do as this build. Try to dunk on people and then spray that tray ball. Now we can go ahead and complete the build. And the build unfortunately does have that same lame name that all the 2K hates in my opinion. We got shades of Josh Smith, Paolo Banchero, and Evan Mobley. Shades of, and it comes out as an inside out scorer. I absolutely hate that name. It seems like every build that can shoot a little bit and dunk a little bit comes out as an inside out scorer. But this one I feel like, you know, can really dunk at a high level, so it should probably be called something else, but that's neither here nor there. All right, man, let's get into these badges because that is the most important part of the build so you can get everything out of it. Let's go. So starting off with the finishing badges on this build, we do have Posterizer Cord in tier 3. That is the easiest badge, in my opinion, of the finishing badges that you can actually core, and it's a relatively quick process. Let me know down in the comment section if y'all want my process to core this badge. Now, all right, we got Aerial Wizard, which is a badge that I am in love with, man. It helps you get those oops, and it's important for the badge method. Then we got Fearless Finisher on silver. We got a gold Limitless Takeoff, and then we got a gold Slithery, man. This badge is slept on a big build. This badge will help you finish a lot more of those in the paint because you avoid that contact. And then last but not least, we do have Giant Slayer on silver, man. The finishing badges on this build go absolutely crazy. And in all honesty, after 6-8, the way that the badge tier system is set up, it does give you a huge advantage of making your builds a little bit taller. Now, for shooting badges, the only badge that is completely necessary, in my opinion, is Cord in tier 3, and that's catch and shoot. We got that on gold. We got a Silver Blinders, a Silver Green Machine, Hall of Fame volume shooter. Now, this badge is super important as well. It is like, that's how you're gonna get most of your badges in my career. Volume shooter just start giving you a crazy boost. And then we got Claymore on gold. Now, for playmaking is kind of nice as well. On builds that are a little bit taller, on my 6'10 build, Plant Breaker is actually not in tier 3, which gives you a huge advantage. But we got a Cord in tier 3 on silver. We got Unpluckable on silver. Just make sure with Unpluckable on silver that you kind of watch how you dribbling around these guards, man. They got that steal, and as long as they got glove higher than silver, they'll be able to get it from you, man. Then we got Quick First Step on silver in tier 2. And all of these bronze badges in tier 1, I just ain't have nowhere else to put them. Like, if you want to take these 3 and put them into Bailout instead, I would highly suggest it, and it's a worthwhile thing to do. But we got a Bronze Mismatch, Ankle Breaker, and Dimer. All useful badges, but if you want to put them on Bailout instead, I completely understand. I do love Bailout myself. Then we got Hyperdrive on silver and a gold Break Starter. Even though you're not the primary rebounder, when you do get those rebounds, you're going to be able to make that pass down the court. And then we got Anchor Cord on tier 2 on silver, Rebound Chaser silver. Both of those, I really didn't have to go for elite defensive stats just because you're not the primary big. You're only 6'9". Like, you're going to be able to hold your own down there, but you shouldn't be down there by yourself. That's what a center is for. Then we got Chase Down on silver, Clamps on bronze. Even on bronze, it is effective, especially against those builds that don't really have a lot of dribble moves, you know, usually 4s, 5s. And then we got Interceptor on silver. Off-ball pass, we got that on Hall of Fame for all of my off-ball builds. This is one of the most important defensive badges that you need to have on. And then Box Out Beast is in tier 1 on this build, so you will be able to help the center box out. Just make sure you put that badge on, and I got it on gold. Now that is it for the badges on this build, man. I will catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out here. Before you get up out here, if you have some extra time, do your boy a favor, man. Make sure you already like the video. That should have been first thing done. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my other videos, man. I have some absolute bangers. Any build you're looking for, I got it. But yeah, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the